Hi and welcome back to Graphic Tutorial. In the previous tutorial I developed two canvas on a screen, but in this very one now I've actually converted the two canvas into four canvas. The codes are the same, everything is the same apart from the different variable that was declared. So what I would do is just to take you guys straight into the code so that you see what I'm talking about. And here are the lines of code that was used in developing the very first tutorial that you guys saw earlier. That is it right there. You can see my variables right there. Those are the variables that was used for the screen, and the same line of code we're actually using generating the design that you saw earlier. So what I will do next is just to run this program for you to see. Then I'll show you how to convert it into four different canvas. So let's run this very one right now. Okay, that's the first one that I did earlier. I'm just showing you how the canvas look. And I will now take you straight into the codes. You will see how I've converted it. So I'm just going to close this one. Okay, let's close this as well. Now this is the code, the very first line of codes that we use. So what I just did is I'm going to copy all of these, copy and tab, place that underneath, convert these to 175 and 175 here. So which means I now have four of those. Repeat exactly the same thing here. I'm going to leave the width as it is. Now look at the canvas. To unpack the following canvas, because I now have 1, 2 and 3 and 4, so that means I have to unpack the four canvas. So to unpack them, I'll repeat exactly the same thing. So the variables that I declared here, I'm now packing them here. Now my screen, look at the screen. I have the very first screen 1, okay, and that is assigned. Canvas 1 is assigned to screen 1, canvas 2 is assigned to screen 2, and so on. So just copy all of this, copy, paste it right there, and that will become screen 3 and 4. So canvas 3, canvas 4. I'll leave the color the way it is. Okay, I have that sorted. Now I now need the variables that I will use for my loop. So let's go for, we have K, so let's look for something else. Let's declare two other variable. Maybe I'll call that letter Z and Y there, or either way. Yeah, that's alright. And exactly the same thing here. Let's repeat exactly the same thing. Copy, paste. We have Z here and we have Y. Okay, here we need to change that to 3 and 4. Now the for loop, we now need to include the following variables that were declared up there. We have Z and we have a Y there. Yeah, that's good. And the same thing we have underneath here, there. Alright, and that's all there is to it. So what I would do is just save this file, save as. Let me just call it 4 right there. Canvas 4 there. save. That's it. Run the program. Let's run the program right now and see. You can see the shape of the turtle, which means the program is working as expected, so there shouldn't be any problem. Okay. The other thing I could have done is just to change the color of the pattern, or just enter totally different pattern onto the canvas itself, or maybe reduce the size of all this pattern that you guys are looking at. But the most important thing is just to get the idea of how to develop more than one canvas on the screen. That's just the whole idea of this program or this tutorial, and I reckon you guys will enjoy it when you start playing around with it as well. So you can see the third canvas is being patterned, or is being designed, and that's how you create a multiple pattern using multiple canvas. So with that tutorial, or with this brief tutorial, I'm just going to call it bye for now. But just before I leave, let me show you guys the whole codes one more time. I'm just going to scroll up and take it down. That is it right there. I suppose you all enjoy it, and you guys have a nice day now. Bye for now.